But I want to just go back to this university thing because I have found this absolutely fascinating, what has been going on. How much of this phenomenon do you put down to the rise of a new sort of Marxist interpretation of the world where everything is about power and victim relations, and where the Palestinians become somehow the poor victims in this whole equation and therefore must automatically be supported? And how much of this is due to the fact that countries like Qatar have dumped billions and billions and billions of dollars into universities, building buildings, endowing foundations, endowing professorships, endowing chairs of Middle Eastern studies, all to create a narrative that is supportive of their ideology, not Israel's or the West's?
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. It's obviously the perfect storm of all of this convergence happening right now in America. There's no doubt that, look, here's what had happened. The goalpost had moved. The terms of kind of like the how we see reality have shifted. And this Marxist, as you said, ideology and this concept of seeing the world through the oppressor and the oppressed and through melanin in the skin. So it used to be about merit, about the culture, the content of your personality, even about class, about money. That's no more the case. It's now about melanin in the skin and oppressor and oppressed. And once you put when you look at the world through that parameter, the Jewish community doesn't fit. We don't fit in that. And it's very interesting that these kids on college campuses, they think they're speaking truth to power. They think they're taking down the patriarchy. They think they're doing the best thing in the world and something that is new and exciting. Yet they're rehashing age-old anti-Semitic tropes and picking on the smallest minority in the world that has always been picked on. So it's a little ironic that they're even doing that without understanding what it is that they're doing and not understanding that they really are the useful idiots in the West that are promoting an ideology that is out to get them.
And just very quickly, Noa, before you go, you're a great role model for Jewish kids. What's your advice to those kids who won't wear their star or are feeling threatened at university? How can they take inspiration from you?
Well, first of all, never take your stars off. Never, ever, ever back down. Never. I'll tell you, here's the thing, right? It's a tough time for the Jewish community, for the Israeli community, for the pro-Israeli community. It's a tough time to be a Jew. However, we need to look at what's happening right now through the prism of 5,000 years of Jewish existence. And we need to look at it through the prism of every few generations. It is Passover now. Every few generations, somebody comes out to get us. Every few generations, there's somebody that's looking around saying, I don't like what's happening in society. It's the Jews. And throughout history, not only did the Jewish community survive this, we thrived it. So if I was betting, I would not short the Jews. I would definitely long.
Fantastic.
This one too. So that's what I would say to every single Jewish kid that's watching this right now. Be loud, be proud, and know that we'll be okay.